coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Giants and the Bucs under the lights on Thursday night.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down now. It's Mills, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Mills, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball is... How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both. The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials to take another look. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Mills. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback. They defer to Brown to start the drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari able to record his 5th sack of the season. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Azeez Ojulari drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think they're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted? Picked up by Jamel Dean, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Stamper. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. The Bucs at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here we go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on second down. Garoppolo, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Buccaneers have it. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
This will be caught by Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Back to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up third down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. got a man, Slayton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Connect. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. On play action, they'll throw. And that one too far in front. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. He's got Otton. And he's brought down. The 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jahan Dotson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back. so it is a first down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Mills. 48 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. It's Mills.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Touchdown, Giants. Will Disley. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man is Duvernay.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Devin Duvernay.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The New York set to take the field.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
A nice gain of 21 yards. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now Garoppolo lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Stamper. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Handing it off to Brown. And he powers his way up past the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. With it is Jackson. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 40 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw on target to Godwin here. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we don't ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. 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 It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game. It's more than a game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game.
Make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment. Told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Face on my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up. I cannot quit it. I need it. I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting. I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the Buccaneers' rocket-armed quarterback. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because...
Touchdown, Carolina! Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Buccaneers at 4-3, a game over 500. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be... And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And he
he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing Jones. He gets it to Thomas. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a third down. They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 12 carries, 60 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little.
These two teams all tied after 1. From the 41, Jones.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Jones. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
He's going to go for a big play downfield, and this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Ready up.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Good footwork at the 30. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the bootleg, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tony Field, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They give it to Brown. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, they'll throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
19, driver, 19,
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jones over the middle and into the hands of his receiver. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Jones on 3rd down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Now Brown. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 15. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Kylan Granson, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 2nd and a couple, Jones. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we've hit past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Able to connect with Dotson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And space tough to come by there. As he'll give maybe a yard to the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He finds Hillman.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They run right side with Hunt. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina.
Kareem Hunt
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Dodson, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. That will make this a 4-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones to the right side and complete to Thomas. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Jones now on 1st and 10. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point 4th quarter lead. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones. Thomas brings it in.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll work down inside the 45.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Patriots will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.